Hello, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to MMA Talks. So, Manchester City beat 4-0 to Chelsea at Etihad. It is, it is wondering because a few days ago, Chelsea host at Istanbul Bridge and they played well, even though they lose. But today, they played like an average team and they lost 4-0 away from home. So I have a question, guys. If you're a Chelsea fan or if you watch the match, okay, if you watch the Manchester City versus Chelsea, I have a question. What do you think? Do you think the Graham Potter, did Graham Potter plan to lose this game? Because it's quite obvious before even the start of the games. When we look at starting 11 or both teams, I was surprised. I really was surprised because I thought Manchester City were played with the bench players, which they did, even though they have a strong side. I expected Graham Potter to play the strongest 11 or his side. But very unfortunately, we saw the weakest side of Chelsea and they lost 4-0 away from home. So I don't know what Graham Potter is thinking because the FA Cup is the only realistic tournament to win for Chelsea. Look at them. They are now at the 10th place at Premier League. There is no way they're gonna win Premier League or to finish. It is incredibly difficult for Chelsea to even finish top 4 at the end of the season. And you want to talk about Champions League? If they play like this, there is no way they are going to make another round, round of 16 or something like that. There is no way if they continuously play in, and even they play quite well than this, quite comfortable or quite better than this. There is no such way. It is almost impossible to win Champions League for Chelsea. So if we think, realistically, the FA Cup is the only tournament that for Chelsea to win. And I cannot understand why Graham Potter came out the weakest side of Chelsea. A few days ago, they faced Manchester City face to face and they did play really well, even though they lost 1-0. Think about it. Mason bloody Mount. Mason Mount is one of the worst player for Chelsea in this season and the past season. And Kai Havertz, yes, he can be used. We expected Kai Havertz, but Kai Havertz is so slow. And Hakim Ziyech, we can understand Hakim Ziyech should probably be playing. Yes, okay, that's fair play. But Jorginho, Conor Gallagher, think about Jorginho. They have the best midfield partnership, Kovacic and Denis Zakaria. Okay, what is the point of not starting Denis Zakaria against Manchester City in the tournament of in the tournament of the FA Cup? Think about it. Kovacic and Denis Zakaria did play really well a few days ago. So this is their best chance to win, and they play against Manchester City and they change Jorginho. They play Jorginho and they bench, Denis Zakaria. And the worst part, what the worst part is? Look at their fullback. Chalobah. I don't even know this kid's name. Humphreys or something like that. Koulibaly, Hall. Think about it. 4 of their back 4. 2 of them were kids. How are you going to face Julian Alvarez, Reyes Mahrez, Phil Foden, Bernardo Silva? How these kids are going to face, right? So that's why I am not sure what is Graham Potter's purpose of this season. It is is Graham Potter purpose for Chelsea is to finish top 4 at the end of the season? I don't think they are going to finish top 4 at the end of the season. If Reece James or something like that. If they are not playing well, but better than this, and Champions League, no way. So this is the only best chance for G.Potter to win a trophy this season after spending 200 million plus spending like summer in the summer and January transfer window. So I don't know what to say. What was G.Potter thinking? This is the best and they came out with the weakest cycle, Chelsea. So I think 4-0 is a fair play. Forget about the penalty, forget about the is control budget, something like, forget about it, okay? So G.Potter meant to lose this game. G.Potter did meant to lose this game. He don't want to be focused, at the Africa. He doesn't want to win this game. That is very obvious in my opinion. Okay? So if you want to win against Manchester City, why are you playing two kids in the back four? If you are willing to face against Riyad Mahrez and Julian Alvarez. So in midfield, you use Jorginho to face Rodri, Trevorhtun, Bernardo Silva. Why not Dennis Zakaria? Why not? Right? Dennis Zakaria, Kovacic, they were the best. They were the best for Chelsea a whole this season. The partnership was the best. I cannot understand why. So I think for before even when I saw the best when I saw the starting 11 on the Chelsea and the starting 11 on Manchester City before the match, I knew it. Chelsea are gonna concede at least 2 goals. At least 2 goals, because look at the side. Why would you do that? Why did you do this, right? Why did you start this 11 against Manchester City? Manchester City have a squad depth for 2 strongest sides. Why are you going to face like this? That's why I think I don't think G.Potter plan to win this game. I don't think G.Potter have a mentality to win this game. He just went to out or out of the FA Cup. So now we are going to wait and see what G.Potter do for Chelsea in the Premier League and Champions League. So what do you think, guys? Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching.